Hello guys, welcome to this tutorial. Lists in HTML, Hypertext Markup Language. So we have covered some basic concepts, okay, in HTML. Now let's talk about lists, which is also something very important and useful as far as HTML is concerned, okay, or web development in general. Before we jump into that, make sure you have already subscribed to my channel. Thank you if you have already done that. Now let's jump into lists, okay, in HTML. So in HTML, there are three kinds of lists, each appropriate for a different kind of information. We have an ordered list made with the UL, okay, open and UL close tags. It means for elements, okay, it's meant for elements that have no order or the order is unimportant, typically shown with the bullets. Okay, we have also an ordered list created using the OL and the opening and closing tags. Okay, it's typically shown with the numbers and is used for elements whose order matters, such as a sequence of steps to perform. All right. Finally, there the definition list created with the GL, okay, open and GL close tags. Now let's talk about ordered lists, right? So we said that ordered list provides a list of items, each of which are preceded by an incremental number starting from 1. All right. So to create a list, just do something like this: OR, which means order list, okay, for to respect the order. So now for the element of the list, just put li, right? So this OR means you want to create a list, okay. Now the element of the list, just put them, okay, write them within this li opening and closing tags, right? I can just put here first item, okay, and then let me just copy it, okay, and then just be here. I can just put something like this. Here I can just put let me just put the second, okay, second item, then the third, okay, third item. Then let's go ahead and see what it shows in our browser. As you can see there, right, that's the first item, second item, and then third. You see the number there, right? So that's how the ordered list actually works. So you just put elements in orders. We have now unordered lists, right? For the unordered list, display a list of items, each of which is specified by a bullet, right? And there's no different there. You just put UL, right, for unordered list. So let's go ahead and see what it shows in our browser. Just put bullet, okay. That means the order for this one, if you use UL, that means the order is not actually does not matter. All right. So that's it. That's how they do. That's what the UL U, okay, OR means. Okay. So the definition list is something you just put DL, okay, DL, and then you have the DT, okay. Let me just change it like this. So you have one DL and then elements are DT, okay, for definition title, okay. You just put term, something like term 1, right, and then you just put the definition detail, okay. You just put the definition, all right, definition of terms, all right, of term 1. You can just put something like this, okay, since here we put terms 1, and then you can just continue. So just put an element, okay, definition title, something like this. So I can just put here 2, okay, 2 like this. So that's how it works, okay. You have first of all the GL, that means you actually want to create a definition list, and then for every element, okay, you have the definition, okay. You have GT, term 1 and then the definition of term 1, dt term 2 and then the definition of, okay, as you can see there, which is very straightforward through. Okay, as you can see there, we have term 1 definition. That's how it renders the definition list, right? Something also very straightforward, I mean. Okay, so I hope you actually understand what is going on there. So that's how it actually works, right? So now, if two terms share the same definition, they can be grouped together. Okay, there's no problem with that. You can group them together by doing something like this. Okay, you can group them together. You can just copy this. If they group if they use the same definition, okay, just copy. You can just copy this and then just put it there. All right, there's no problem with that. Then you work very fine. That will be great. So it actually works. All right. So now that we saw the three basic, okay, types of definition list, okay, on order list, we can also have nested list, right? That is list within a list, right? There's no problem with that. So it's very we can do that, because sometimes it may happen that you want to, like, okay, maybe this first element should also be a list. All right, you can just put maybe even an order list. Okay, you can just put something like this, or and then within that you can just create another list again. All right, so I can just do this, of course, with the li. All right, something like this, li. All right, just start giving elements like something like this. Okay, let me just put I can just put nested one. Okay, something like this. All right, it's very can work like that. Again, of course, just put it within, okay, an li element is very important, like this. All right, okay, I hope you understand what's going there. Let me just close the li there. Okay, so let me just arrange everything so that you see what is going there, what's going on there, right? As you can see there. So we first have an order list, right? ul, and then the first element, as you can see there, li, has also a list within it, okay, an order list, and then those are the elements of an, okay, you can just add another one of an of the order list, right? Can just put it, call it nested 2, right? So let's go ahead and see what it shows in our browser. As you can see there, we have first element and then one, nested 1, okay, 2 and nested 2. I hope you got the point. So you can actually nested that will not be a problem. All right, so when nesting, nested list elements should be within a list item element. Please, it's very important this. Okay, so this on this order list nested, right, should be within this one of the list item. Is very important. All right, you cannot just put it like this nowhere. Okay, it's very important to actually put that into mind. All right, so the this, okay, description of each free list type refers to the default rendering, okay, to the corresponding HTML code by the browser. However, using the CSS, you are able to change the formatting of the list, okay. So as you are going to see the CSS data, you can change the way this actually render, okay, in your page or something like that. You can even change the style and something like that, right? That will not be a problem. So I hope you're actually getting what is going on, because it's very important, right? We are saying that you can change the this thing with the CSS, right? So you can change the way it renders like this with the CSS, as we're going to see later. So no matter, don't bother too much about that. As we are going forward, we are actually going to understand what's going on. All right. So I hope you got the point on lists in HTML. Again, this we are going to cover some basic, some additional concepts as we move forward in this course. All right. So that's not all about lists, but at least the overview or the global concept of list is explained there. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Then see you in the next tutorial. Don't miss that, please. Bye.